Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fire Brigade of Flames, or Fire Force, Chapter 163. When we last left off, we checked in on Tamaki, who wasn't doing too hot against the never-ending swarm of Infernals, but was rested, and then was certainly not doing too hot once two more Purple Smoke guys showed up, but was rescued by Honda, Vulcan, and Obi. Honda and Obi quickly took care of the two Purple Smoke guys, but then some explosion, struck Tokyo. That's where we left off, with that cliffhanger. So before we go into the chapter itself, just a reminder, I have my Spring 2019 anime review straw poll in the description down below. So go fill that out, let me know what you want to see me cover next season, which is very quickly approaching. We're a week away from April now. But let's jump right on into chapter 163, Destruction Plan. Our cover picture is of Arthur in a hoodie, thinking about himself as the King of Knights fighting the Devil of Devil, who I'm assuming is meant to be Shinra there, or maybe just a random villain. The imagination training of the Night King never fails. The anime, by the way, has a release date now. It is July 5th, which is only a few months away. That's great news. Also, we know the anime is at least covering up to the first Brigade arc, because they've cast Rekka. So that's huge. But anyway, we open with Victor running away from something in the underground mall, but there's nothing behind him right now. We open in his head. I always hated running. Everyone would always laugh at me. Hey everyone, look at his freakish gait, haha! But if I don't beat feet, I'm gonna die. Damn Infernals, I don't want to die before discovering the truth about this world. Screw it if I run weirdly, I want to live! That's a weird thing to, suddenly throw into his character. It's such a defining thing. Because that's never been brought up. But he turns the corner and he bumps into something. And it's Tamaki's ass. Okay, Okubo. Okubo, why? It's just so detailed. We've been getting better about this, Okubo. We have been getting better. For a while, we were having real development with Tamaki earlier in this arc, and now we have this. Anyway, Lick grabs her by the shoulder. Tamaki, Lick-san! And Vulcan, comments, indecency followed by rescue. Been a busy day for her. What are you doing? It doesn't matter, I just outran death. At least thank me for copping a feel. Anyway, back to the plots. Obi walks over to Vulcan. Not Vulcan, to Victor. Licht, where's the Ohana squad? Oh, he was annihilated. I was the only one to escape. Now Vulcan walks over. Well, you arrived in good time, Licht. Take a look at this. And he shows, Victor something. Jeez, I haven't even had time to catch my breath. This is a temperature sensor I had each squad use, and we see some scientific-looking readouts. I can't read that. I think all those heat signatures are the Infernals. But would Infernals be able to move in such an orderly manner? I don't know, but that is quite bizarre. And the number of Infernal attacks is decreased. Fast. And Victor starts thinking, and then his eyes widen. Those Infernals are congregating in an orderly fashion. And Vulcan notices something. They plan on blowing up the entire Nether. What? This is bad. We gotta do something or we're in big trouble. Then we cut to Ritsu, who is still doing the whole blowing up Tokyo thing from last week. Ha, those fools. You accepted your invitation to the Nether out of pure ignorance. With my Necro Pyro, I'll drag Tokyo down to hell. The last bit of energy I need will come from those remaining firefighters. So I have to thank you. You may not know it, but you have provided me with enough explosive material. All that is missing is the fourth pillar, Shinra Kusakabe. Speaking of Shinra, we cut back to his fight with Giovanni. And he, kicks Giovanni in the gut. We see the flames on the other side of Giovanni. Giovanni just kind of steps back, or, kind of slides back. We see his, bug legs come out. And, goes for a piercing motion to Shinra. But Shinra dodges, and makes another strike against Giovanni. Giovanni hits the wall. Out comes Arthur with his lightning blade. And Giovanni barely dodges it, but he, cuts through the pillar that Giovanni hit. Blast it! How did you avoid my lightning blade? That was a close one. If I hadn't read the pheromones, I wouldn't have been able to dodge. Gross! And Shinra, like, goes for another kick, but he dodges that one, too. Ferosophus Jussoensis. And he releases something from his hand that covers Shinra and Arthur. I guess it's a flame. Hot! Hot! Let go, you idiot! I guess Arthur, like, grabbed onto Shinra's leg. Ferosophus Jussoensis. These Asian beetles can release a quinone spray with temperature exceeding 100 degrees Celsius. You cannot escape such a high temperature gas to the nether. Note, these beetles can release a hot, noxious chemical spray as a defense mechanism. And Shinra kind of, like, rubs his face and yells at Giovanni, "What the hell were you doing all this time down here? Worry not. Preparations are complete and soon we'll depart the nether." What? And Arthur goes at him. "You are about to witness global destruction. Soon we'll unite all pillars, and the evangelist's plan will be completed." So I guess, I know the official release has translated the preacher as the evangelist, and I guess that's just the name we're going with now. I still dig preacher more than the evangelist. I don't know. Using everyone within a Dola burst to cause the great disaster again? There's no way we're going to let you get away with that. Your little investigation should have revealed Tokyo was built according to the evangelist's plan. The Holy Sol Temple, Amaterasu, everything was planned long ago. Those who yearn the most for such destruction are humans. No matter any sentences like bug legs at them. No matter your efforts, you can't stop us. And Shinra deflects one of the bug legs. Humans desire self-destruction? That's BS. Firefighters swear to protect lives and property. What a good capitalist Shinra is. Chew on this! And he kicks Giovanni in the chest. You really want to deny humanity the opportunity for ascension? Well, no matter. In approximately 1 hour, you'll understand. Just like your brother. And Giovanni's like stopped his backward motion. And that gets Shinra's attention. What? What'd you just say about Sho? You'll have to wait patiently, quietly, for the right time. Puppet. Meanwhile, in another room, with Haumea and Arrow. And Haumea's putting a brush to someone's lips. As Arrow watches, and it's Sho, who's dressed in some kind of, like, Victorian noble outfit, and Haumea leans, like, real close into, up to Sho. I've always wanted a beautiful puppet like this, and Arrow just kind of, like, looks down, and at that, Haumea, like, grabs, Arrow by the little, like, head thing she's wearing. Don't look away, Arrow. Just stand there, silently, and watch my puppet show. The plan for destruction continues. With his beloved brother imprisoned, will the hammer of righteousness be enough to crush this evil? To be continued, chapter 164, Duty. So yeah, a lot happened in this chapter. Some of it I'm not quite so sure about. Some of it I'm very much opposed to. For example, we're back with fucking Lucky Lude syndrome again. Not even wondering how Victor, who is standing straight up, somehow is at, like, ground level where Tamaki's ass is. I don't know. Tamaki's gags have just never worked. And it really looked like we were not doing that right now. What with all of her development, in the fight with the Infernals after Orochi's death. Also, where's Juggernaut? I'm thinking, probably Honda has Juggernaut right now, actually. But anyway, so all the plans are still a little vague. You know, it looks like the line Ritsu has here, I'll drag you down to hell, that will drag you down to hell, instead of I have dragged you down to hell or something. Seems like her plan has not happened yet, but then we see Tokyo and it's already in ruins. So it seemed like her plan has already started. Also, if she was going to burn down Tokyo, why not just do it while... I guess she needed their forces there to have the extra firepower. So it does make sense why I was about to wonder, like, why not just blow up Tokyo while they were in Tokyo and kill them then? But she did need the corpses of the firefighters to have more energy, so that does make sense. But also, Giovanni makes mention of having of all the pillars together. But right now, he should only have Haumea, Sho, and Inca. You know, he shouldn't have Hirohashi Rame, or, I mean, Shinra's there, so that makes sense. Or Nataku, or whoever the hell the 7th and 8th pillars are. Those are still complete unknowns at this point. So what's going on there? He says that they'll have all 8 in another hour. So maybe we'll be introduced to the 7th and 8th pillars, like, right quick. But I have no idea. Anyway, we also have this shot of Sho, and I don't quite know. I'm really curious why they need Sho so dolled up for all this. You know, they put fucking makeup on him. That's, like, that has to mean that that, I don't know why he needs to look so nice if they're just gonna destroy the world with him. I don't know. We'll have to wait. That's something that will definitely be answered going forward. But yeah, beyond that, that's really all there is to say. Hamea is still crazy, but Hamea's always been crazy. You know, she's fine. She's fine. Anyway, that's really all I have to say for this week's chapter. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like, or subscribe, or do whatever the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. And do the straw poll thing too, forgot about that. Bye.